Hi, welcome to this quick video on how to download FASTQ sequences from ACBI database with NF Core Fetch NGS pipeline deployed on Open OnDemand. First, let's log in to Open OnDemand. You can see there the bioinformatics apps. Click this, click Fetch NGS. If you open this link, this will go to the Fetch NGS official website. It includes the detailed user guide about this pipeline. You can check introduction, usage, parameters. This looks very complex, but actually, for most users, we only need to learn a few parameters. Let's go back to the Open OnDemand. We can request 1 hour or longer. This depends on how many samples you want to download. If you have a lot of samples to download, you can request more hours. And for cores, for most users, 4 cores should be enough. And the amount of memory, here I use 16 gigabytes. You can see the version, and this has the latest version 1.11.0. In the future, if AF Core has newer version of fetchngs, I will add the newer versions here. So you can choose the version you want to use. The sample sheet, this is very important. This is the most important parameter. And if I copy this file and open a terminal, and I can use the command more. More will check the content of the file. You can see this file only has 4 lines. Each line is SRR data. I have to mention that you have to save this file as the CSV file. And because my sample is SRA type, so I choose the type as SRA. The working directory. And this is a folder in the cluster. I can go to my terminal again to go to this folder. You can see that this is the folder containing the sample sheet.csv and the output directory name. This is the directory where the output will be saved. Here I only use the output as my directory name. You can also choose other names, like maybe FASTQ files, something like that. This NF Core pipeline, because we download FASTQ files, we wanted to run it for downstream analysis. And if you decide to use other NF Core pipelines to run your analysis, you can put the pipeline name here. And fetchngs will help you prepare the sample sheet for downstream pipelines. If we go back to the fetchngs and click this pipelines, you can see that right now NF Core have around 100 pipelines. And here is the RNSeq pipeline. And in my case, because maybe I will use RNSeq as downstream analysis, and I can choose RNSeq. You can also leave this as blank. And another important parameter is called resume. So because you can see I have 1 hour here, maybe I need to download 20 samples, and 1 hour is not enough. So after 1 hour, it only download 10 samples, but my job will be queued due to timeout. So if I need to continue to download the remaining 10 samples, right? So I will need to resubmit another job. In that case, I can choose resume. So it will skip the downloading of the first 10 samples that already been downloaded and only download the remaining 10 samples. Because in this case, it is a fresh download. I do not need to choose this. You do not need to worry about the other parameters. In most cases, you just leave them as default. Then you can launch. We have to be patient because our job is in queue. Okay, it is very quick. So you can see that after the job starts, it gives two links, and this link, you can find your output file here. You remember that when we first created this folder, it only held this sample sheet.csv. But right now, it has two new folders. And one folder is the output name. We give the folder output. And if you have other names, this will have other names. And in the end, the FASTQ files will be saved in this folder. And another link, this session ID, if you open this, there's a file called output.log. If you choose this file, click View, you can see this is the running log for this pipeline. And after maybe 1 hour or maybe 30 minutes, the FASTQ files will be saved in this folder. And right now, the download is not complete, so I cannot see any FASTQ files. Please be patient. After maybe 30 minutes, you can see the output FASTQ files here. Thank you. That's the end.